Hello, Gemini. How are you guys doing? Put my feather away. I'm so happy that you are here. Just as of yesterday, my channel, was it yesterday? Shiza. It was recent. I reached 1,000 subscribers. So this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. That means that you guys have brought a lot to this table. And so I'm very happy to give back by giving you this reading. If you are new to my channel, thank you. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Each of these candles, I create these candles every week. And I use my magic. I'm quite the magical soul. And so these are intention candles. This one, of course, is for prosperity. And this is, of course, for love, for you guys, for all of my subscribers. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Let me work my magic on you. This week we are using the Mystical Universe Tarot. I found it on Etsy, so if you're interested, that's where I got it. And this will be for your material world reading. And then we move into love. I found out that not everybody wants to learn about their love life, so I moved that to the end so that you don't have to watch the whole thing. Totally fine with me, you guys. All right, so spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. For my lovely Geminis, what do they need to know about the next 7 days in their material world, please? Whoa. Judgment. This is Pluto's energy. I, of course, also Scorpionic energy. Scorpio was once ruled by Pluto. It is now considered a co-rulership of Scorpio, so along with Mars. But this is transformation. This is rebirth. This is coming home, though, too, on a spiritual level. So, and also, if you're new here, once a major arcana, especially a really strong one like Judgment, makes its way onto this table, 7 days kind of goes out the window here, you guys. So we might have some divine timing here. I'll let you guys know, though. I'm pretty sure. Another one, please, Spiro. Seven of Cups. So it does look like you have some decision making when it comes to your heart space. So you could be offered something as well if there is a decision here. Spirit says whenever the Seven of Cups shows up, if you do have a decision coming up, you want to lead with your intuition and your heart. You want to lead with your heart and your soul. Another one, please. Wow, that was fast. The Emperor. Right on. And that's Martian energy. Bottom of the deck is Five of Swords. So you may have some conflict at work that is kind of driving this reading, but it doesn't really doesn't seem to have the pull that your higher self has. Let's make sense of this, you guys, because I'm trying to say a thing and I'm kind of like, okay, how do I say this? Because it's for your spirit. This has become, although it's clear that it has to do with a material world environment, because oftentimes the Seven of Cups, there are several different things that are being offered, and it's like, which one would I choose? One of them looks like a house. The other one, you know, looks like jewels, and then the other one could be a heart, and then another one is going to be, you know, a snake. So depending on how you feel about snakes, that could also be healing. Sex. Snakes have some different connotations. But yeah, so basically you've got a lot of choices here, and Spirit is saying that you have all of the tools available to you to make the right choice. And they are saying heavily that you need to do this with your intuition and your heart and with compassion for yourself and others. This could actually... If this is a job situation, you might be up against a lot of different people. And I want to say that this might not be something that you want ultimately, because I feel like if you are looking at a brand new corporation or a different department, could be the same department, but you will know what I'm about to say then. If it is the same department, you already know this. But the reason I'm saying this is because what I feel like is there is a possibility for a decision that comes up, and it could be, you know, more money, but I feel like that department or company or job brings out the worst in people, meaning they use you to have conflict against other people for performance reasons. It could be a sales thing, but it's like there's some maliciousness there that I'm not really fond of. So it's like, you know, just very dog eat dog kind of world. Okay. This could be where you are right now, and you could be making the decision to leave that to do something that you know in the end is for your greater good. With the Emperor here and Judgment, you could be leaving to go into work for yourself and leaving this kind of dog eat dog world behavior behind, in a way that, you know, we never really get away from these kinds of people, but at least you'll be in charge of who you work with. At least you will, you know, you'll get to kind of pick and choose who gets to be around you. And that's the kind of environment that you're trying to foster right now. Gemini, I'm going to pull out some different cards here. We're going to clarify this because I've got quite a few messages coming in, and it's kind of giving me a headache. So I feel like the more I clarify, the less this will affect me on a physical level. So oftentimes, and I do tell you guys this, if I start to feel something on a physical level, this could be either you might actually have a headache, or you might be caught up in something fairly toxic. Okay, so I do pick up energies pretty easily. I do protect myself as well. So this is basically, I'm just doing this because it helps me understand who's watching. But I want to say, I just want to put that out there, that you could be involved in something fairly toxic, and this is why you're dreaming of something better, dreaming of a new start where you are the person in charge. So I absolutely, with these cards, I do think that you can do that. Let's go ahead and clarify, Spirit. What's a deck that we should use for Gemini? Angel Answers. Interesting. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Clarify this energy for me, please. Interesting that I just saw an angel with a trumpet, just like the Judgment card here. Clarify this Judgment energy, please, Spirit. Within the next few months. There could be a huge change coming in within the next few months. Spirit wants you to reconsider any offers that are coming. This could be why you have this confusion here. The Seven of Cups can be confusion, absolutely, instead of just decision making. But once again, Spirit is saying that if you are very confused here, the best thing for you to do is to understand where your heart is centered within any decision making, within any confusion. Okay, another deck, please, Spirit. Okay, we're going to use the Energy Oracle. This is Sandra Ann Taylor. I just saw the contract one, so this could be several different offers when it comes to, and it's like I really feel like if you go with what you truly want to do, it's going to turn out a lot better than if you go to something that is more competitive, that pays more. Unless you're into martial arts, and then it's definitely go wherever the battle is. All right. Healer of Ages was the Seven of Cups. I do feel some healing energy too. The Seven of Cups is ruled ultimately by Neptune. The bottom of the deck is third chakra, Archangel Hamiel. And this could be, it's very interesting to me because it feels like the Healer of Ages card is also lighting up the third chakra. It's below the heart chakra. Well, both of them, the third chakra and the heart chakra, are completely lit up, along with the crown chakra, which would be the seventh. So Spirit again is saying that any decisions that you make, the reason you're getting a reconsider your actions card is because you may want to act towards something that is a little bit more competitive than it needs to be. there is something that you could be doing that is much more aligned to your values and your spirituality that will also bring in, you know, enough money or more money than the Emperor is definitely a seeker of abundance, but the Emperor goes and gets the abundance. So it's kind of why I joked about you possibly being into martial arts, but he's, you know, he's going to go and take it. He's going to go and get it no matter what. Some of you could be into healing arts, or maybe you just recently got certified into some sort of healing art. Some of you could be actually, you know, medical arts as well. It doesn't have to be, you know, woo-woo. It could be something that you went to school for, less woo-woo than what I'm doing, for instance. But Spirit is definitely saying that you're coming to a point where you're going to have to take action. There is a possibility that there's quite a bit of competition, and some of it is cutthroat. But as long as you maintain the upper hand, so you don't do anything dirty, you know, to get ahead, then you will definitely come out on top. This is what I'm feeling for you guys. It is very, very, very important that you follow your heart and your intuition in this way, because I think that it is possible for you to take some shortcuts when it comes to either getting a degree or a certification or something to that effect, or even getting a job. You know, adding something on a resume or something like that is not going to work here. This has to be completely on the up and up. Spirit, what's another deck for us to use to clarify, please? Okay, we're going to use a Sacred Creators deck by Chris Ann. Clarify this Emperor, please. Thank you. Creator of fire. The Emperor is a creator of fire. The Emperor is ruled by Mars, and Aries is often associated with the Emperor, although I have said this before, the Emperor is also fully on or in control of every aspect of his life, whereas Aries tends to lose their cool and kind of just go with their gut a lot of the times. But the Emperor is a planner. He is a general. He doesn't go into battle without a plan at all. And so that's kind of where I part ways with the typical astrology for tarot. So this could be anybody that is very fiery, anybody who is in complete control of their world, or at least the appearance of it. But here I'm actually feeling it. I'm very much feeling like this person says, I want to do X, Y, Z. They create a plan and then they do it and they execute it. And it's just like, wow, who is this guy? You know, by the way, of course, gender does not apply here, because I have definitely met folks that identify as female that are just as efficient when it comes to business. A lot of you, I think this is what it's saying, is create a plan when it comes to moving forward, whether it's like, this is the job arc that I'm looking for. This is the career arc that I'm looking for. I want to do this, and here is how I'm going to get there. It's not just, okay, I've decided that I'm going to be a doctor, and now what? It's like, you need to actually sit down and plan for this to work, okay? For this to be executed. And I just threw a doctor out there because we talked about healing arts earlier with the healer of ages. Spirit is saying that you are absolutely supported by your spirit squad when it comes to this. Anything petty on the outside, like, even though it's tempting to do what other people do to get ahead faster, Spirit is like, don't even do that, because we've got your back so hard that you're not going to fail. Like, don't even worry about that part. The bottom of the deck is unstick the stuck, which the Emperor is 100% fully capable of doing. So you may have been in your head for quite some time about like which way you're going to move, what aspects of your world that need to change, and you're just like, okay, but it's just that there's so many different options. And Spirit is like, you have all of the tools to get unstuck here. We have given you everything. Choose with your heart. If you don't know how to meditate, you guys, I would suggest, for instance, I have ADHD. Just everybody knows, but I definitely have it. I was just recently diagnosed. So a lot of the times it was very difficult for me to meditate in the way that other people were saying that they were capable of doing. So I started walking. I would go into the woods and I would hike, and I don't know, maybe 10 minutes into it, I would realize how present I was. And that is a form of meditation. So find what works for you guys, because I think that once you are in that moment, what you should be doing will become more clear for you, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, and then we'll move on to your love life. I think these things are going to happen again. I always ask for 7 days for the next week, but within the next few months is coming up. Healer of Ages is a 6. We have a 7 here, a 4, and a 20. But I'm really thinking it's like within the next 6 months or 6 weeks. Okay, we've got energy here. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Give me one more message for the material world of Geminis, please. Help us come together with this. This is really big energy, you guys. They know not what they do. Again, I'm thinking that there's some toxicity at your workplace, you guys, and I think that they're just like maybe just ultimately very immature. You know, they're not in the space of trying to be better for spiritual reasons, so they don't know that all of the harm that they put out is going to come back to them. So I just want you guys to understand that, not necessarily as an excuse to them. I still want you to behave, you know, in a way that, again, spiritually, you're on the up and up, right? According to your guides, this is what they want from you. And that might be helpful by looking at them with some compassion, okay? I don't say that, you know, if somebody is doing something very harmful at work, I've, you know, been throwing you under the bus or something like that. I do think with judgment here, that's going to be cleared out really quickly. There could be a boss with the Emperor that absolutely sees through this entire thing, this entire charade, and they might be the ones that are kind of holding you up to a better light anyways. If anybody ever tells you that you need to be the bigger person, that is a clue, that's a red flag that somebody is being toxic. And you can just say, you know what, I'm actually just going to pull my energy out of this completely, and I'm going to let you guys handle it because that's your job. So you can tell that I own my own business, because this is exactly what I've had to do before. And yes, does it make things worse sometimes for me? Yes, but they definitely, you know, were enabling somebody that was making things worse for everybody. So at least I was able to speak my truth, and that's what I feel is could be happening here as well, you guys. The bottom of the deck is do not dim your own light. So absolutely, I think that you guys don't stoop to their level for sure. But even though I don't have anything here that tells me that someone is coming for you directly, I do feel like there's toxicity around you. So if you need to document that kind of stuff and write down like dates and times and everything, so that if it does come back to bite you, but I don't think it is. I think that your higher ups are very well aware of the situation, and as long as you continue to shine and be the wonderful light that you are, Gemini, you're not going to run into any issues whatsoever. Okay. Those of you that are going into business for yourself, I do think that I should warn you that there could be someone around you that, you know, maybe talks about it and, you know, maybe hopes for your failure. You know, that happens as well. It's pretty awful, but they are around you, but you're so protected energetically that I wouldn't be I'm not worried about it. So I don't think you should be either. I like people to know that this is something that happens and that it is a possibility right now. Okay, so Gemini, this is what I have for you for your material world. Woo, this went long. I'm going to go ahead and jump into love life. If you are leaving me here, thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe to these videos, and I will see you guys soon. Everybody else, we are using the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. Gemini's love life. Oh, the Emperor wants to show up again. Really, Spirit? Should I take it? Okay, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the deck because Spirit says so, but they definitely want you to know that there's Emperor energy here. Some of you have your divine counterpart around you or is coming in very soon, okay? Again, gender does not apply, but in the case of love, oftentimes when he shows himself like this, it's like I'm coming. Trust me. Those are for my singles. If you are in a relationship right now, they might be bossing up, leveling up a bit, you know? Especially if you've been having some troubles lately. If you identify as the divine masculine, the Emperor showing up is saying that you're going to have some opportunities coming up to boss up, to level up. In fact, that could be, we do have a solar eclipse coming up, you guys. I'm going to take a look at some solar eclipse love rituals. Can be pretty chaotic energy. I wouldn't really handle it if you are a newbie to magic, though. Could be a trip coming, you guys. Spirit guides, Gemini, next 7 days, please. Four of Pentacles. This could be someone holding back their energy. This could also be someone being a little possessive of your time, or you being possessive of somebody else's time. You know, hey, what are you doing? I'm working. Oh, okay. So anyways, I have a question. No, but I'm working. You know, that whole thing there. The sun, though. The sun is a beautiful card to get no matter what. I have said it before, and I'll say it again. No matter what the rest of the cards show up as, when the sun is here, it's going to be a good reading. And the Page of Wands kind of backs up the Sunshine card there. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. So yeah, definitely some burdens. There could be someone who is working too hard, and maybe you're the person that's holding back all your time and energy because you're working and you're having, you know, a lot on your plate right now, and maybe you feel like you don't have the time for a proper relationship with someone. I am getting that there is a possibility that you are getting the cold shoulder from someone. One second, you guys, I'm very thirsty. That someone is perhaps, okay, this is what I'm actually seeing. It's like a virtual version of this, okay? Where you, Gemini, like you might be texting someone and, you know, you're showing up as online, or, and this could be roles reverse. In fact, I'm trying to, because I was definitely sensing a masculine here. You know when you're like smitten with someone and you're texting, and then they're like, okay, yeah, I gotta go. And you're like, okay, cool, bye. And then you see them like post on Facebook, or, you know, like they're on Instagram and they post like 7 times in a row, and you're like, oh, so you're super busy. Cool. Got it. Ouch. You know, like I'm getting this kind of feeling from someone here that's watching. So you may have been the person that is posting, and you're like, I wonder why this person doesn't talk to me as much. And I'm letting you know it's because you tell them that you're unavailable, but then you do available person things. So you might just need to be more clear about what unavailable means to you. It's like, I personally am introverted. And so sometimes when I say that I'm not available, it's because I can't communicate right now. I can't interact with humans right now. I can interact with my dog. Even then, sometimes I'm like, wow, you're still here. No, I'm kidding. Never. I'm so clingy with my dog. I'm like, please love me. But like, you know, and that's about it. And when someone's like, hey, I need to talk, or, you know, I need some advice, I'm just like, oh no, I'm super busy, you know, and then I post memes because it makes me laugh, and it starts to free up my time, but it's not there yet. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I am a Leo, the sun energy here, and so I'm gonna be honest. Like the Leo sun energy is very honest. Like there is nothing hidden when the sun's lights rays are shining, right? With the Page of Wands here, you could also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. They could be a little bit younger than you. Four of Pentacles is going to be Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Took me a second, apologize for that. And I want to say second decan Capricorn energy, which would be in their own Taurus, Venus in Capricorn. So it could be a sun in Capricorn, second decan, or a person with their Venus in Capricorn. The sun again is Leo. So just give you guys an idea of what's out here. This does not mean that this isn't your reading if none of that applies. With the sun card here though, I do think you're going to get some clarification as to like why someone is holding back energy, or even maybe if somebody is being a little possessive of your time or vice versa, like you want more time with a person and they're not giving it to you, they're probably going to come clean pretty quickly here. And not even come clean. I think they could just be clueless. Again, I'm just thinking of myself here with all of the sun energy and this page of wands. I'm very clueless half the time. And so if someone wants my time more often or they're interested in me, I'm usually not very sure of that until later. So be clear with your person, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. Hold on just a second, you guys. I'm adding some light here. Perfect. Okay, let's get some clarification here. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more verification. I am getting some jealousy, some possessiveness here in these cards. And I will say that although I never say that I am jealous as a fire sign, I will tell you that I can be very territorial. And so if that is your person with this Four of Pentacles energy, you know, if they see you flirting with someone else or... And I'm not the kind of person that's like, I'm jealous. I'll just be like, oh, I'm single now. Yay for me. But yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know that that energy is present. Okay. One more. I'm getting vacation vibes and travel vibes too. So if you have been holding back your energy, or if you've been feeling like energetically spent, you could be going on vacation with a person that is significant pretty soon here. Spirit, can you clarify this Four of Pentacles for me, please? This is the Lover's Oracle, you guys, just in case I didn't say that. Hello. Oh, I love this one. Okay. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Now, with this card, as soon as I put this down, I was thinking of a scenario, okay? This isn't... It's not great, but I'm going to tell you. Like, these two ladies could be involved with each other, and it looks like this person with the Three Pentacles as her earrings is realizing that maybe her person is mentally and emotionally elsewhere. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, this person may be in love with someone who is abroad or not near them. And there could be like an emotional affair on some level here. And this is only, just take this if it resonates, you guys, but it's a definite scenario that I feel could be true for, you know, a couple of you, you know, that you have, maybe you're involved with an earth sign and she's seeing you, you know, falling for someone else that appears to either be like an online relationship or someone from the past, or, you know, maybe someone from your Instagram who's like, hey, you're hot or whatever, and you're just like soaking it up right now. But that you're avoiding your person behind you, this person with the Pentacles. You might also have heavy earth energy, and you might be watching this right now with your person that looks like that they are energetically elsewhere. If this is the case though, you guys, I do think that one thing is, again, we have the Sun card here. I think that if you know this, you also know that your person would never do this, right? Like if this is the scenario you're going through right now, like who you're supposed to be with would be present with you. Even if they are busy, they're like, hey, I've got a lot going on my plate. Like, I would appreciate it, you know, if when I come home or when I talk to you or whatever, like if you could be present for that moment. But I also get very overwhelmed. So, you know, just however it is that they need you to be present as well. For me, if I'm getting overwhelmed by having too many humans in my life, you know, again, I do better with horses and dogs and cats, you know, like I will probably do that. But you could cook a meal for your person that's overwhelmed and not ask them for anything except for making sure that they are healthy. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to complete, oh, this is getting long. Let me go ahead and grab a couple more here, you guys, for the Sun. And I did already tell you guys that the sun, oh, and this is the divine timing card. I was just going to say that divine timing is on the table. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I have a big feeling that for some of you, you're so busy that you don't see that there's someone that cares for you right in front of you. They may be coming forward pretty quickly. For those of you who are single specifically, I think that you have someone around you who really, really likes you, and sees that you're super busy, sees that, you know, you've got a lot on your plate. Maybe you are dating someone else at this time, but it looks like things might not be working very well because they could be very possessive or whatnot, and you really are craving freedom from that kind of situation. This could be vice versa once again, but I do think that very soon here you're going to get some sort of message where it could come in unexpectedly, but I feel like if you took a look around, you would see that you have someone around you that's to you a ray of sunshine. And you're like, are they even interested in me? And I think that they are. And I think with this Page of Wands here, they're going to let you know pretty quickly and pretty soon here. Again, with the Sun card here, something's going to be illuminated. Something is going to be brought forward. And it's going to make you very happy because it's the Sun. I do see this Ten of Wands, and I keep thinking that, you know, some of you are in a relationship right now, but it has become a burden because of possessiveness. Did this happen before? I feel like, Gemini, you specifically, that I've had this message for you before. Okay, we're going to keep going. Maybe one of you was like a Gemini rising or something, and you've had this message on a different channel, and I'm just finding it again because that's how important it is. Okay, let's keep going. Hello. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Bottom of the deck is soulmate. I knew with the Sun card we were going to see her. Okay, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Oftentimes, especially with the bottom of the deck energy here and the fact that I have the Sun card and the Page of Wands as more of my future energy, I'm feeling like for the majority, you are not currently with your soulmate, and you may be with someone who is a little possessive. I don't even want to downplay it because I kind of feel like it feels burdensome. Like it feels like exactly like I had to take a deep breath just to get this out. When I did that, I saw someone like taking that deep breath before they walk in the door. Like, oh, here we go. You know? I don't want to say that this is a bad person. I just feel like maybe when things are falling apart, they tend to push more. You know, they tend to demand more of your time because they think that that's the best way for them to keep a hold of the situation, to control the situation, is to just demand more of your time. That's a lot. Let's keep going here, you guys. We're going to use the Romance Angels cards. Gemini has a soulmate. Some of my Gemini friends watch this and message me afterwards. And so I know that they're on here. And so it makes me really happy when I see something like this, when I see that their soulmate is just there, especially. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, my storage was full. I forgot to restart. But anyways, I'm excited for you guys. Soulmate energy. Let's see what these cards have to say. Four of Pentacles, my beloved. What does this mean, Spirit? Clarify. Healing family issues. Yeah, for some of you, you could be in the midst of healing a relationship, which is totally great, because if this is your soulmate, which I think that you know because we talked about this, I think that what is going on right now is that you may feel like there's, oh gosh, what I'm getting right now is, for some of you, if this is your relationship, if this is your person, you're about to kind of take charge. If you're feeling like they're the ones that are checked out, okay? I think it could be because you've just been so busy, and then when you get home, you're too checked out to really check on them, and they're totally noticing right now, and Spirit is saying, hey, it's time for you to make sure that they know how you feel, okay? And there's a lot of healing that needs to go into that. There's a lot to work on here if that is something that you want to do with this person. If that doesn't resonate and the rest was resonating, what I do think is that in order for you to move into this beautiful sunshine and Page of Wands energy, your soulmate energy, some of you have to cut ties with someone who is being possessive that we talked about before. Some of you who are completely single, you are going to work on forgiving your parents. Maybe this was your parents' energy. Maybe you saw that, you know, you had two people who supposedly loved each other, but one person was checked out. And so one, you need to forgive them for that. And you need to forgive yourself. In some ways, we end up blaming ourselves as children, and then we bring all of those issues into our relationships. And I promise you that when you start to work on yourself, you do your shadow work and you start to heal your family issues from this generation and prior to that, which can just be in your actions. You will never do those things, right? That could be part of your healing journey. You will attract this in, okay? The sun energy, please. Reconciliation. All right, you guys, some of you may be, and this is, you know, if it is a soulmate, it's very, very high chance that you have had lives together before. But this could be someone from your actual past. This could be a situation in which you were checked out and they moved on. And now that you're healing and you're working on things could be moving towards a reconciliation. I do think that people are able to grow. I know I have grown, and so it's very possible that there's someone from your past, maybe even when you're kids with this Page of Wands here, that you guys have both been growing and you might be reconnecting soon. Thank you. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, I think, again, I keep getting this thing of working too hard and being overburdened. And so, one, you could be retreating as a couple, as these two are in the future. I did see travel earlier, and so it's very, very possible you might be traveling with your person. You might just be taking on too much right now, or they might, and you know, the suggestion of you guys going on a trip and getting away for a while, going someplace sunny and warm and beautiful. You know, with this page energy, with the sun, it's absolutely possible that this will heal some things for those of you already in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship yet, this could be absolutely something that you could think about doing. Solo journey. And I'm hearing for some of you, you might meet someone that is a soulmate on a solo journey. But yeah, and for others of you, you are reconciling with your person, and it would be very, very good of you guys both to perhaps incorporate some of the things that you healed from. I'm actually hearing therapy for some of you, okay? The bottom of the deck is true love, and we've got soulmate and true love here. So we definitely have that coming, you guys. Gemini, don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Last deck. You guys sure bring out the chatter with me, because this is, what, 40 minutes now? All right. Island Time Wellness cards. Tell me about Gemini. Next 7 days in love, please. Clarify this energy. Take a risk. Take a chance, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. For some of you, when I heard not showing your hand, I actually saw someone moving their phone away from the gaze of this other person. So that could resonate. You might have noticed some changes in behavior from your person, and this is just confirmation of that. For others of you, I do think that you may be very complacent and comfortable, and Spirit is asking for you to change some form of your behavior. Now, this could absolutely be that you are not leaving a relationship where there's, you know, some toxicity like possession and jealousy and all of that. And Spirit is saying, yeah, you got to get out of this. Okay. You feel like it's too risky, but Spirit is saying absolutely take that leap. and we'll catch you. Okay. Reconciliation, the sun card, please. Woo! Photograph, Shiza. A lot. Okay, I was trying to like dance around this. You know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of like, no, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But if you were hoping to reconcile with someone, they miss you so much. This coming up with the sun, this could again be someone from your youth. So there could be pictures of you guys when you're kids, when you're younger, maybe even college. I mean, some of you are my age. I think that that's like almost half of my viewers are, you know, in their late 30s, early 40s. So it's very possible that this has been someone that was an adult, but you guys just weren't ready at the time. And so that is very possible. And it says, wait, don't rush. And now that makes a lot more sense for some of you, that you feel like you've been waiting for quite a long time and you're finally getting this reconciliation. Okay. Photograph is looking at your photo, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories, which again, if you're going on vacation, take lots of pictures. Okay. Let me know. Both of these, Spirit? Yes. Okay. That was a loud yes. Well, for me, in my head. So this one says meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date, and then lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So for some of you, you guys, I think that this is going to come out of nowhere, this reconciliation. They're going to be like, hey, do you want to meet up for coffee or a glass of wine in my case, you know? And it's going to take, you're going to be like, what the heck? You know, like, where did this even come from? But I think you should take a risk, you guys. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm not going to do like I did for Leo, because I got that song, the ABBA song, Take a Chance on Love, and I think I sang it, and I apologize if you're actually a Leo and you're here for your other placement. Bottom of the deck is talking, so I do think that communication with the Page of Wands is going to pick up quite a bit with you and your person. You guys, we got true love, and we got the soulmate here. We've got the Sun card. This is looking beautiful. This is looking quite rosy, you guys, and I'm loving it. So let's pull one more. This is going to be a channeled love message from your spirit squad. Spirit, what do you want my Geminis to walk away from this with? Some of you that are in a relationship, and I told you that you need to heal, and it's absolutely very possible. That reconciliation is 100% what happens. Like, it's just beautiful after you do the work, and your partner does too. You know, your partner is also going to do the work, because they wouldn't be your soulmate if they weren't willing to do all that work. Give them space. Do I take these, Spirit? Okay, Spirit says yes, and to put them here. And then I have one, they want one more. Okay. Give them space, past pain influences connection. Thank you. Love yourself wholly, then true love will flood in. That's exactly what this is saying. Like, the Spirit is saying, if this is your person, it's time to give them some space. Even if it's not your person, like, again, if they're checking up on you and there's like a lot of possessiveness, you know, coming on one side of this relationship, Spirit is like, if there's no space here, it's not going to work. Okay. Past pain, this could be the insecurity from something that's happened in the past. Again, it could be the parents that is influencing this reaction from them or from you, depending on who you are in this relationship. And then it says, love yourself wholly, then true love will flood in. You guys, insecurity is a deeper issue of how much you, because when you love yourself and you have confidence in what you have and who you are going to attract in someone who sees that as well. Okay. Bottom of the deck is stop running. So for some of you, this is definitely your energy, and your insecurities are causing you to check out of things that are actually quite comfortable. But I just heard as well, when this occurs, you might want to run. Okay. And the reason why you're going to feel like you want to run is because either it's because it's just like, it's so much. And you're like, do I deserve this? Here's the thing. If you do all the work, your self-love work, you will not run. Okay. So I really want you guys to get prepped and prepared, because true love is coming. All right. One more. Oh my God. So many. For my Geminis, please, Spirit. Thank you. You'll reach all of your goals. I love that for you guys, especially if you stuck around from the very beginning of this. Speak love to yourself. That's a big, big step. Even if you are having a hard time doing that, okay? I want you to start speaking to yourself as if you are speaking to a child that you love, or a friend that you love, or a parent, or whatever. Look at them the way that, or look at yourself the way that you look at them. You know, maybe if you make mistakes and you're just like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Instead of doing that, just like, well, you know, like, at least I learned from something from that. Or how would you tell your child this? Or, you know, what would you say to a friend who is having a hard time and they make a mistake? So I want you to start speaking to yourself as if you love yourself that much, okay? And I promise you soon things will shift, and you'll be your boss as, oops, BAB. Nobody report me. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. Once again, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. Give this a huge thumbs up, comment down below if it resonated, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.